Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, is now or never the moment of truth. 10x Yumeko, we're going at it again. All in, baby, everything that we've got. We're gonna be getting out of here either with Yumeko, either bankruptcy. Well, I hope it's not really gonna be bankruptcy, basically. They haven't really sold many packs, so we can't really do much about it. Usually when they're putting a 10x on some of these champions, they just decide that, you know what, we're not really gonna sell a lot of shards, so yeah, feel free to try your luck. Basically, I have 109 shards. My Mercy doesn't look that great, and yes, I opened some shards during the weekend, but I'm 82 shards in the Mercy. You know what? Bad vibes, go away. We're gonna get her once and for all. That's what's gonna happen. I feel like I've tried for the, I don't know, like 10, 15 times. That's how many 10x's we had on Yumeko since they added her to the game, and I feel like I've tried it every single time. Maybe we didn't have that many, but yeah, I haven't managed to get her on. Basically, she was very OP before. Now they made her even more OP. She can actually deflect polymorph when she puts a hex on the enemy, and yeah, deflection set can do it too with a low chance. There is no other champion in the game that can do what Yumeko does. And probably some of you guys are wondering, like, wait a minute, why is Raiho Bone Spear not deflecting it? Why are other champions not deflecting it as well? Well, good question, actually. Very good question. That being said, let's head over to the 109 shards. We're gonna do the singles, and then we're gonna move into 10 pops. And Yumeko, please come home once and for all, so I can end this madness. You know, this chase. It's kind of like a romance chase. You know, like Skratch constantly going after Yumeko. What is all this nonsense? You know. Let's see, what do we have in here? We're starting strong with a few rares in here. It doesn't really matter though, because it's not a 2x on. The chances to get a legendary champion is still very low, and yeah, hopefully it's going to happen. Same with epics. It's not a 2x, so it's only 8% chance to get an epic champion from the shards, guys. Keep that in mind if you decide to open shards, you know. Honestly, if you're not kind of like a very endgame Kraken or stuff like this, like a whale, chasing a specific champion, I would probably suggest you not to open on the 10x unless it's kind of like your dream champion or something like that, you know. Nice, we got a Whisper after the Renegade. Whisper, she's still a pretty decent champion. She can smack pretty hard. Amazing for faction wars if you need a damage dealer in there. Okay. Steadfast Marshal. That being said, we're done with single pulls. Time to bring in the big gun. Stamp pulls. I don't have the CVC, so I'm getting some points for it, but usually summoning, it doesn't really give you a lot of points unless you're hitting a new legendary champion and bank 30k points, you know? That's fairly easy to say. Seems like we're getting a lot of veterans in here, a lot of Panteras, of course, Skratch Fanatic in the house, and we got a Man-Eater, pretty solid. I know a lot of you guys out there would want to get a Man-Eater right now, and I wish I would be able to give it to some of you guys, because I'm not gonna use that one. It's gonna be food, unfortunately. Painkeeper Bellower, another Skratch Fanatic, Reliquary Tender, so we're getting some nice rares in here. Not like we need them, by the way. Bloodhorn, okay. Come on, game. Don't do us nasty. Don't do us nasty. Malbranch, Ashwalker. We got a Hara Specs in there, an Arbalester. Cagebound, we got a John Cena, another Renegade. Runekeeper Dark, pretty strong epic champion. Pretty underrated, actually. Like, the increased attack that he brings, the Thermeter boost, the cleanse, the heal. It's honestly quite a solid epic. But for some reason, a lot of people don't tend to show him love. Let's see, what else are we getting in here? Yumeko, baby, where are you hiding? Come on. Enough. And now we played this cat and mouse game for so long. I feel like you got bored of it. I got bored of it. Just drop in here and let's call it a day, you know. Drop in here and let's call it a day. Let's build you up so that people can see how to build you nowadays. Kind of like what to aim for. Daywalker. Madame. Nice. Demeter. Okay, so we can make another unkillable clan boss team. Skytouch Shaman. Look at that. 3 solid epic champions in the same 10 pop. Wow. impressive considering that he's not a 2x, you know? Pretty impressive. And are we getting her right now? Dagger, Scrapper. Okay, he's kind of like my twin brother, you know, just from another mother and another father. And he does have another brother as well at the same time. So we got double Scrapper in here. Twins, you know? So they're kind of like twins. That's how a 10 pop usually looks when it's not a 2x, you know? A bunch of rares, a bunch of chickens. Hollow, another Pantera in there. Renegade, Daywalker, Draconis. Another John Cena. Scrapper, my boy in the house. Painkeeper, and how many shards we have left? Paragod, and we have 30 shards left. Come on, Pink. Come on. Bring it home. Bring that Yumeko home once and for all. Stitched Beast. Another hollow in there. A Skirmisher. Another hollow. Got a long braids. Nice. She can smack pretty good. Scrapper again, because why not? We got an Ashwalker. Another Reliquary Tender. My god. My palms are sweaty, guys. Let me know in the comments down below how many of you guys attempted to go for Yumeko today. How many of you guys did it? And how many managed to actually summon her? I don't think I've seen anyone in my clan do it. Honestly, which is pretty crazy. We got an Exemplar in there, and this is my last time pull, man. It's actually pretty meh. Like, seriously? Are you taking me to the Mercy again, Plarium? Like, honestly? Honestly? Another Reliquary Tender in there. Okay. Scrapper. Yumeko. I just said, okay, I'm gonna try it. You know, I'm gonna try it and see what's gonna happen. Okay. And we're ending it with a Towering Titan. No legendary, unfortunately. So let's just check how is our Mercy looking at the moment. 191, man. So we are basically 9 shards away from kicking in the Mercy, you know. Now, it doesn't mean that if I'm gonna have 20 shards, I'm gonna get a legendary, because, hey, I still need to reach 220 to be guaranteed, but I feel like we might just go in and try it, you know, like, I think is something left around here somewhere. Right, so we're back. We can't give up right now, because we're so close to bring her home once and for all, guys, and it's gonna happen now. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. She's coming home, because it's been such a long time, you know. It's been such a long time, and she's waiting to come home as well, man. And I think Karato misses her too on my account. You know, it's kind of like, Yumi, come home. I've been trying to look for you for such a long time. Where are you hiding? You know, and I feel like they're kind of like going back and forward with the whole situation. And I think that it's kind of like their moment now. You know, it's definitely their moment. So let's see. Yumi, bring it home, baby. Bring it home. Another John Cena in there. Centurion. Paintsmith. Doom Screech. And what do we have in there? Oh, Tormin the Cold. Definitely not looking like a Yumeko. And actually, you know what? I've got somebody messaging me today saying, Skratch, I managed to pull Tormin during the CVC Game Changer. Truly, he is a pretty strong champion. Don't get me wrong, 100% pretty strong. I find him pretty efficient against double Taras, for example. If you're banning their Sif in live arena, you can use Tormin against it. Just make sure you're building him for damage, give him a bit of accuracy. True, he can get polymorph pretty often, but you know what? He's still a pretty efficient champion against it. AoE on the A1 with a chance to land the freeze. With the A2, removes all buffs from a target enemy, then attacks the target 2 times, steals all buffs instead if the target is under a freeze debuff. Will ignore defense if the target is under both freeze and HP burn, which might become even more powerful in the near future once the new thing comes in the game. You know, the buff on the HP burn basically against Stone Skin, and more people might use it in arena. Then we have the A3 attacks all enemies, places a block buffs debuff, and 100% chance to land heal reduction debuff for 2 turns on enemies under freeze debuff. So basically 100% heal reduction, my bad. And it has a 60% chance to provoke for 1 turn the enemies that are not under freeze. Pretty strong champion all around. And we have a defense aura in all battles. Basically, he's gonna freeze the enemies with a passive. Like, whenever they're getting a buff, whenever they're increasing their turn meter and things like that, that's when his passive is gonna come in play and basically freeze the opponents. You know, I've actually done a video on the champion not a very long time ago. Feel free to check that out. Unfortunately, guys, was not meant to be. Seems like we're gonna continue to chase Yumeko. Maybe one day it's gonna happen. We're definitely not gonna go Kraken mode on any of the future 10Xs for her. If she's coming, she's coming. If no, you know what? We're just gonna play the game without her. But that was all for this video. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.